Shalom Akim. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well. And salutations to all the Akim, all four corners of earth who's pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom Akim. I want to get into this little article I found. The narrative has been pushing that, that jump shot to shut down America, around 2019 and 2020, we've been hearing reports, Wuhan, China, this and that, to the third. Well, here it is. A few years later, we find out that the Chinese were running labs here in America, So, the lie opens up even more, man. One thing about when you tell a lie, you have to continuously lie about it, You have to grow. You have to continuously feed the lie. And that's what this government is doing, is feeding the lie and just adding more into it, man, But at the same time, these are also signs that this place is going down, man, You have biolabs here in America right under the so-called government's nose. But in all reality, we know how the government is in cahoots with any one of these nations and so-called enemies. They want to take out, help to destroy this place. They're with it. They're cool with it, man. One thing you have to realize, America manufactures its enemies. They make their own enemies. They come out. It's not like they just come out the woodworks and just hating America. No, America does things to these other countries. They have coups d'etats in these countries. They'll mess with the elections. They'll mess with their money. They do all sorts of wicked things. But at the end of the day, going back to this jump shot right here, they have different laboratories here in America. I found that mind-boggling, man. Once they said that everything was okay, people could go back to work and go back to jobs. Now evidence coming out that the laboratories that y'all were saying were in China were actually here in America. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall come upon them, as travaileth upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But yeah, this place been hollering about that safe and peace. You can come on out, you go back to work, you can do this and that. Well, you had the enemy right here in the States the whole time, and you've been pushing the people's narrative that is coming from overseas, man. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 4. But ye, brethren, are not in the darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Yes, and the Lord has us into the scriptures, so we're able to understand the things that's going on, man. And we look into these things, man. We do our due diligence, and this Chinese lab, come to find out, it said it was in it said that the CDC did a search warrant on the property, So these are red flags all over the place, man. How do you allow another country to set up base in your country, not only just a base but a biolab, Why is that? Because this place is, America is right for the It's right for the taking right now, man. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. At least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man. And he uses these different CDCs as his backup call, man. Those are his. He uses those guys to do his evil work. CDC is a place where they control and harvest and have all the diseases in the world, Anything in any little wicked thing the Lord puts in their mind to go and make in those laboratories, they do it, man. As far as diseases, and bio things of that nature. This devil also has other places where he experiments with the animals at, man. This is why this place has to go, man. It's a wicked place, man. Speaking about Babylon, man. But Esau has these laboratories, these CDC that he has down in Atlanta. He controls everything down there, man. As far as these diseases and stuff, man, he harbors and keeps them in there. Farther down in the article, it talks about how this certain China lab that was here in America, how they were too loose with the diseases that they were harboring in there, and they went down a whole list of these different diseases that some thought were gone, you know, but they're just keeping them, you know. One thing also, when I watch these movies, you know, these scary movies about like whether they're going to extract something or blow something up, you know, they always say one group will come in and tell them to stop. What am I trying to speak about? Like this movie, Don't Look Up. Was it? Yeah, Don't Look Up. Perfect example. Towards the end, you know, they were like, we're going to destroy the rock. We're going to destroy the asteroid that's coming towards Earth. And then all of a sudden, the rich guy was like, man, that's about $1 million trillion worth of the certain thing that we need to have computers rolling and this and that rolling, you know. Going back to even the movie Aliens. In Aliens, you know, the whole point, they wanted to get rid of it. They wanted to kill these damn things, you know. And come to find out that the one party was like, nah, we need to capture it, bring it back and study it, you know. So this devil loves to study something he ain't got no business studying, man, or no business doing, you know. Just like when you even going, you know, a little bit off topic, but still on this devil, you know, beginning of the year, you know, he does these rich seances and stuff, man, opening different demon portals, man, you know. But that's just the Lord, man, pushing Esau to do these things, man. You know, this is John 8:44. You have your father, the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abide not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Yeah, man. So he's been telling you this whole time where, you know, it's coming from overseas, you know, he painting a picture of an enemy for you Americans to believe. You know, he's been doing all the wickedness that he can, been stirring up trouble. Even when they said that they found, you know, the cure for it, they came right back and said that you still got to do this, you still got to do that. You know, as far as whether it be swabs and stuff. You remember the whole breakdown, you know, of you know, I lost one of my jobs, two of my jobs because of this stuff, man. You know, they were going into the super phase where they wanted all of certain areas to be, you know, with the jump shot in their body, you know, and caused me to lose my jobs, man, because I wasn't taking it, you know. And we see what the outcome was, man. You see a lot of people dying off the shelf, heart attacks in kids, you know, young adults with heart attacks, athletes with heart attacks, you know, dealing with this damn devil, man. He was a murderer from the beginning, man. Ye are the devil, you know, but yeah, like I said, you know, they've been trying to paint this picture as though, you know, everything's going to be all right. You know, everything's going to go back to normal. All you have to do is put this jump shot in your body. And what did that do? That just wiped out a population, man. You know, a certain amount of the population has been wiped out because of that. You know, we've lost loved ones because of this, because of what the devil has put out there, man. And our people have fell for it. This is Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen, destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so, be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone, into his own country. For her judgment reacheth into heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, man. So this is straight judgment for this place, man. You know, here it is. We are the prophets. We're bringing this out. You know, we're pointing out the wickedness of this place. And its judgment is a final call from the Lord, man. You know, this is the Lord's doing at the end of the day. You got to realize the Lord puts these thoughts in Esau to do these things, man. For the wickedness that Esau does, the Lord knows what he's going to do, man. You know, the Lord's thoughts are not man's thoughts, you know. So Esau thinks he's in the trick bag. He thinks that he runs, you know, the world. And that's just one of the tricks that the Lord put him in, man. You know, he put him in that power. He put him in that seat. It wasn't by his own design, by his own idea. Like he tries to pat himself on the back from time to time again, you know. But that's just the pride of Esau, man. And the scriptures speak about that too. Your pride will deceive you, man, you know. So, yeah, all the time they've been pushing the narrative that this came from overseas, you know, that you got to watch these groups of people, you know. And that's another thing, too, that America pushed, man. You know, you had a whole few years of just, you know, going against the Asian people, man, for that stuff, man. We didn't want to have an Asian around us, man, you know. And I can imagine a bunch of the Chinese restaurants suffered and a bunch of business, not just American businesses, but some of these Chinese businesses, man. Think about the racism that was put on them, man. So that was the time that was going down in America, man. And it was a test run too, as well. It was just a test run. We know that as to be the test run because they got something else they're coming out with, And this test run, it made some rich and bankrupt some others, and it killed a lot of people, at the end of the day. But yeah, I found this ironic that they have found labs here in America, But at the end of the day, we do know that our government is on that order out of chaos scenario, and this is why you see all these different shooters all the time. It's all about order out of chaos. With that being said, I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Akim.